Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Punk Rock Review, home of a bunch of crap, also the home of a bunch of crap. You're welcome. Give us money. Anyhow, moving straight into it today. Today we're going to be talking about a game that's been out for not all too long. Of course, you can find this one on the Game Pass as this is. And, we're professional gamers here and such, so let's take care of that, obviously. You can find this one currently on the Game Pass, man. It's been added not too long back. And, of course, today we are talking about our first thoughts and impressions on A Plague Tale Requiem. That's right. So, A Plague Tale Requiem, first thoughts and impressions. What can be said about this one? Well, man, if you played the first A Plague Tale, man, and you enjoyed that one or your time with it or any aspects of it and such, then you're gonna feel right at home, man, jumping into this sequel that definitely continues the story of Amicia and the other kids and such like that, whoever they are, who cares. But there's some good stuff in this one, man. It really is a continuation as far as the mechanics go, and as far as the progressing story arc and line goes or whatever. It really does feel like it's just been picked right back up, man, where the first one leaves off almost. And kind of gives the player a nice little chance and time to jump back into France in the 1300s and such or whatever. As far as graphics and visually, man, it really is a pretty game and such. As far as gameplay goes, it really is a story-driven, not super high-intensive action experience, man, to where, you got some light, minor puzzle solving, man. You got some, good little mini combat-esque kind of things that you have to knock out and do and everything like that. But where it really shines, man, as far as in our first thoughts and impressions, man, is the kind of continuation of the story. While it's not the most believable of storylines or anything like that, man, they really do a great job, man, on capturing the mood and the atmosphere of kind of a plague going on, man, in France and such, early on in the 1300s, and they do a great job in delivering that, and graphically being able to keep up with the kind of plague of rats and everything like that, man. It really is something to marvel at, as far as just how many of them really are there that you can kind of individually see and everything like that, man. They do a lot of stuff great. Now, that being said, it definitely does not have that kind of pull and drive to, go back to playing after you've been playing it and such. Now, that doesn't mean that it doesn't have a pull or drive at all. It just means that when you're caught up playing it, of course, you kind of don't want to put it down because you're following the story, you're progressing everything, man, you're looking for little hidden secrets and things of that nature, you're, kind of listening to the dialogue, you're, doing the mini combat-esque type things, you're doing the stealth-like things, man, you're doing all of the typical kind of stuff that the first one, brought to the table. Now, this one here, however, just doesn't have that kind of drive factor to go back into it. However, when you go back to it, then you get kind of sucked into that environment again, and you have that drive factor to keep playing and everything, if that makes sense. It absolutely does. It's one of those, like, do we want to finish it out? Yes, you do, because you want to see the story go all the way. If you stop playing it and start playing something else, does it have that drive to pull you back? For us, no, but eventually when you do go back to it and you start playing it, it gives you that kind of drive to finish the story and see it all the way through and whatnot. So as far as first thoughts and impressions, man, definitely not a bad release or title. Definitely something that, we will go through, the rest of and everything like that. But, as far as introducing any kind of new elements and mechanics and gameplay and stuff like that, man, there's a couple little bells and whistles, man. A crossbow that you can get, and, some, different types of incendiary devices that you can make and throw, craft, whatever, and such. And, it's just kind of a continuation of the first one, man. If you like the first one, you should like this one. It might not have the same pull to it to kind of jump in it and stuff if you ever have downtime and aren't playing it and things of that nature. At least for us, that's the case and whatnot. But when you do boot it back up and get into it, then it has that drive factor in it and such. So definitely something to go through and have a time with and whatnot. Best game ever? No. Worst game ever? Absolutely not. It's all of the things that they do okay. They're just like the stealth action and stuff like that. Not the best stealth or whatever, but it kind of fits the gameplay and whatnot. The AI isn't the smartest in the game, but it's smart enough for what you're wanting to do, because it is a story driven game as far as we're concerned, and that's where it really shines, man. Is the story and the atmosphere, and we chalk up all the rats and stuff like that to the atmosphere. So there you go. Play it, don't play it, we don't care. Just give us money instead. Anyhow, what are we talking about? Oh yeah, Plague Tale Requiem. First thoughts and impressions. What can be said about this one? Well, it's a good old fashioned rat. There's a rat. That's his tail or something. Who cares? It doesn't matter. Give us money. Have a good one, you probably didn't. We'll catch you next time. Probably won't.